This is the actual episode 5 of the Egypt playthrough. We're getting rid of corruption. We have some cool focuses here that kind of actually relate to our playstyle. Infantry related focuses for our bonuses. Get rid of our outdated army into a network centric warfare with breakthrough bonus, which really is cool for me. IFVs and armored personnel carriers here, and our tanks. That's cool. We get more research funding. There's a major non-NATO ally we can join in the China, Africa. So you get a bunch of bonuses there to our research speed. Plums is good. I added tax cost, unemployment rate here, and our civ factories, our oil. Our oil has tripled. We have 41% tax cost because of our slums. Unemployment rate's at 34%. Wow, okay. That's actually the main culprit. Yeah, for tax costs. Unemployment rate's at 31%, but it'll go down when we build up, especially when we get up our military spending to like 6% unemployment rate. But it'll shoot up by like a lot when I annex Nigeria, which I want to do for the gameplay and because it's needed eventually. I mean, that's gonna go down so fast, especially when we military strike in Iraq. I don't care because Saddam was trying to interfere with our politics, and although I support his decision, that's not cool, bro. Not cool. Okay, infrastructure is almost done, and we're going to go into our renewables. But until then, I'm gonna build one in Sinai. What's its name? Yeah, I need this +1 oil here. Yeah, I get +1 oil here and +1 oil here. I can wait on my Sinai. I want the oil first. Take a focus. Yeah, keep getting the corruption down. Repeal some laws that promote corruption. I'm gonna get this army XP gain because it's gonna offset my army of yes men that I have for some reason, even though I have elections, which makes no sense. Probably just a design oversight, which is all right, I guess. Going too fast, and it canceled my trade agreement. That was like a small country in South America, I think, so I'm not too worried about it. After the corruption, I want to get my renewable power generation factor up, but I'm going to do my last bonus here with Korea. I think I have to do a specific focus tree opinion law or opinion factor squash diplomacy to get the trade agreement from Korea, which I don't want to do because I don't want anything in that tree besides that. There is an extra factory in here, a military factory, the major non-NATO ally research sharing group. That's pretty good, but that's 95 days, and I have more important things. I need to get this corruption figured out so I can start going up on my social conservatism and get the Islamists rising up. It's not totally necessary right now at all, but just for gameplay wise, I want to make sure that I do that. But it's not so cheesy when I just indoctrinate automatically and there's just a civil war out of nowhere, which makes no sense. But I want to make sure it makes sense. Colombia, they want another trade agreement. I will take, but I turn down the game speed a little bit. Back to 5 speed. I do want to get an agency, but it's $10 billion, like I've said before, and $30 billion for the extra agent slots, or the faster agent slots. The maxed out. And I'm in the green. Look at that. I have all the laws I need, and I'm in the green, and it's 2004. So my goal is complete. 4.5 years instead of 4 years. A little behind my last test run by a few months, but I think that's because of the slums. And because I didn't do the opinion of the small business owners when they wanted startup funds, but that's about it. Political power. I do want to get the last Navy guy. Let's see how far off I am from here. 420. I lost air guy. I will wait to get the air guy. and I will get my corruption down more. The air is not totally necessary until I get to Brazil. They don't even have that much aircraft to begin with, but they have a lot of divisions, a shit ton. So I need to get. I'm going to take this urban tile. And I'm going to take this plain tile. I'm going to meet up and take this airport and these two supply hubs, and try to get down this coast and take this supply hub in the mountains with my infantry, and then push my Marines to this supply hub. But that's in the way future, but that's just my plan. There's some cool stuff in here that's not in the base game as far as your agency upgrades, like your machine learning. I think that's in the base game, you know, because it's futuristic type stuff. And I want to pretty much break the cipher of everyone, because I want to be attacking everyone eventually. But just a major, because if you wait too long on China and India and US, it'll take like 3 years to get a cipher, even with maxed out decryption. There is a lot of bonuses to the equipment I need here. I'm going to upgrade my my ATGMs. I do get a lot of piercing bonuses, which is really cool. I'll make sure I don't miss anything before I go to that tree. I'm not missing anything. So in the army tree, infantry tree, I get bonuses to my city tiles, and I get a bonus to my piercing by 150%. There's another like 45% bonus. I think it's somewhere in this middle. This middle is really important. And then here you can only pick 5 schools. I probably don't need the organization 1.0, so I'm not going to get that. But the max entrenchment could help, especially when I have a front line like I'm going to have. That's not too mobile. Slow pushing for us. This is definitely I'm going to get piercing plus 50%. And the AI will have like 140 armor 2018 and on, even more after 2018. At least the major powers will. So that's why I need to make sure I have an IFV battalion and an armor battalion in my infantry divisions. And it's not really Space Marines, because I mean most of these divisions have that same thing. It starts with an Space Marines. So the Space Marines aren't really a thing in this mod. They've kind of configured it and tweaked the stats that it's not actually a thing. I don't know if that's still a major thing in vanilla. I used to play multiplayer a lot in vanilla, but that was, you know, when I was a kid or younger, 19, 20, and 28 now. So it's been a while since I've played multiplayer in Hoi4. I do want to play multiplayer in this mod. That'd be really cool. Do that pretty soon. The speed of my army is going to be really slow. What's the problem? So getting attack helicopters is not really beneficial, because it's just going to outrun the rest of my army, and it's going to be hard to support them. I can create variants, so I can create different variants with this equipment tag. But it's going to be kind of annoying to micromanage that, but I'm going to do that for this run. Just micromanage the shit out of it. This can increase up. I'm not too worried about it. That should be fine. What's my conservatism at now? 22 and 17. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to start discouraging female representation in employment. I'm going to reimpose the dress code requirements eventually. That's all I can... Oh, I can secularize the state. Oh, no, that's not what I want. No, not secular. Alright, corruption's going to go up, and then I'm going to get the air guy. There is a cool bonus. Make sure my slums are... Mechanic's cool, but it gets kind of tedious. Obviously. This is the fertilizer. This is kind of cool. Evergreen fertilizer. Launch the sale of our fertilizers to other countries. Evergrow is a leading company. Egypt, Middle East. So the thing is, you only gain 70 million a week, and you have to invest $3 billion to get to that max income. I don't know, it's like $15 billion a year or something, which is, it's helpful if you do it soon, but I'm not going to do it too soon. But I will get it, because eventually I will run out of stuff to do. for all this stuff here. So I'm not gonna go the route that puts Al Noor in charge. Just because I'd have to do a different order of my focuses to get to that point. Get controlled corruption in the army. I just lose out on minus 2% organization. I gain 3% attack. Their cost goes down and more PP gain. I want to be real. Roleplay wise, it's probably a good thing to have a controlled corruption. Just because how no one's gonna, my trade opinion factor is gonna be so low that I can only trade like one civ to Saudis and that's it. I could do like diplomatic pressure, I think, and then put troops on their border, which I don't have. But a non-aggression pact would help. It would get me more trade opinion with them, which they do offer me. I'm gonna try to make a deal. I'm gonna do this. The minus 2% org, and that's it. And I do get crazy amounts of construction speed, especially when I get my satellites up. So I'm not too worried about minus 2% construction speed. It's already at 45%. And the big malice here is the productivity and employment combined effects. It's because my productivity is still pretty low. It's below the global average. My unemployment's at 32%. So that makes sense. But when your productivity goes up, it cancels all the unemployment. I mean, it would be a lot higher with good unemployment, but I'm not too worried about it. Or take out Brazil, then I take out another. Yeah, I don't want to do the easy route and go through Pakistan and India. I don't want to do that. I might have to take out Iran while Russia's busy with NATO, just so I have, let's see how many, they'll have a good amount of civs by then, probably like 70 civs, maybe 60 civs. The GDP will probably be around 5 trillion. Okay, we'll do that. I'll take out Iran. I probably will take it Saudi, Iran, and then I will do that. I forgot what I was talking about, but yeah, then I'll have enough pumping factories to fix my unemployment rate. Go after NATO after that. Hopefully they're still busy with Russia by then. That's why I'm on a timetable here. I'm not need to focus. I'm too busy talking. Yeah, I was gonna increase my opinion with Korea, and they're already at plus 10 opinion, and I want to get this done before I wait. Where's the? Oh yeah, I don't have any political power. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna get a little bit of oil and some. I think that's probably the. No, I'm gonna do tax revenue multiplier. The tourism sector. This is really important for Egypt. Tourism is one of the most successful economic sectors in our country. Yeah, it's the service industry that was really popular in Egypt. It still is, obviously, and they need to diversify their portfolio in that, which we did do. A lot of diversifying here. Fashion, clothing, automobiles, oil, I'll do tourism. Got my debt down, almost making $500 million a week. There's not much, but it's better than nothing. I want to get my resource gain efficiency up even more, because I am starting to lose 366 barrels a day. The only thing left I can really talk about and I haven't mentioned is my leadership bonuses and my doctrine tree, which I'll go over after I do my technology. I keep saying I'm going to do cuts, but I think after that I'm going to have to do cuts, because that's exhausted the list of things I can talk about. And I wanted to make these longer for the people that like these kind of videos, but it gets to a point where it's like not really 2. I will just this. It's not really fun for the other viewers to watch that kind of gameplay. There's not much going on. Oh shit! I mean, research speed. Yeah, I should have done this excavation focus. I should have done. I need this research speed in the monthly productivity. You're like way more than I need the resource efficiency. I'm gonna cancel the self. No, because I want to go earlier. No, we'll just leave it as it is. It's all right. I gotta cancel. I need 10% research speed. I mean, it's not meta kind of gameplay, but that's not single player. It is challenging though. This is definitely a lot more challenging than vanilla single player, especially if you don't know divisions to make, which I'm not, an expert, but I'm above average in that field. Okay, the leadership bonuses, I want to make sure my slums are good, like always. Could get my naval experience up. Nothing in here is really something else I need. This, oh, actually I do need this. I can just train my navy when I have extra oil. I'm just gonna leave that as it is. I'm gonna click this, just to do the doctrine when I want to. Oh no, medium aircraft research speed. I need this for sure, and the minus 50% multi-role fighter cost. I'll do the land doctrine. This is just bonuses, nothing there. Finish my focus here. And I'm going to increase my opinion with Korea and get that last civ. Because I'm greedy. And here, this is a Egyptian banks, but it's resources to market plus 15%, which is a lot. You do get 5% civ multiplier, and this is just really for the 50% bonus to your technology, your research speed, and your productivity. That's why that malice is there, kinda. You can get an office sector but that's okay, I guess. Next, I'm gonna go for my renewable power generation factor for sure. We'll do that next. No more fossil fuels for sure. I'm gonna have to put this above this, unfortunately. This is almost done in 2 days. Yeah, it's fine. 2 days. Any easy oil gains? Oh. I'll just leave that in the queue for 2 more oil. I am losing barrels of oil, and it's going to increase with my population fuel consumption. So I think it's worth it. It'll give me a free civ freed up instead of building this and just halfway having to import for one. So it calculates out. And this is not changing. Production is not changing for quite a bit longer. I did have to build an actual civilian research center, and that takes freaking days. Long time. Take that off. After this, I need to figure out what I want to do next. This gives me factory output and fuel capacity. Only 35 days. Probably just do this. Probably just for the factory output. It's actually worth it. I'll just get trains from who I go after. I'm probably gonna get down to here just for the major non-NATO ally research sharing group. I'm not sure exactly what that gives you. Actually check. I mean, obviously it gives you research speed, but how much and how frequent? I don't know. Okay. Shit, I do need to get my network in. This main one is the big one, plus 15% network construction speed. Gives you 2 office sectors and 1 power plant for spending all that money here. And remove the Malice and Suez and then Alexandria and then finish up with the Nile Valley. Yeah, my energy balance has already started. I'm kind of behind getting this. But it's alright, it's just state generate. Oh, it gives me 2 of those, so that would fix it right now, but I will end this episode here, and in the next episode I will have the downtime removed. And I'm sorry I kept repeating that, and thank you for bearing with me. I'll see you in that episode. Thanks for watching. We are at $1 trillion surplus. And I kind of want to go down on my corporate tax rate a little bit. Because I already have a negative 35%. I'll do that. After I get to negligible corruption, I think. I'll just do it now. Okay. Thanks for watching.